G'day, welcome day 2, the 7th annual Sealink Magnetic Island Race Week. Well, day 1, what a cracking start. The breeze really turned it on, 15 to 20 knots. They are saying today exactly the same, 15 to 20, maybe gusting up to that 18 to 19 knots later on this afternoon. Fantastic racing yesterday. Not too many hard luck stories, so hopefully today, same sort of conditions. Last night we had the Toad Racing, all thanks to Arcadian Surf Club. 2 massive races, a lot of the money going to charity and a lot of money going to those that purchased or won in auction the winning toads. There were people screaming, there were guys screaming, people were all taken back. The Toads really turned it on. It was a fantastic night. Here we are with our race day sponsors, Zodiac and Will Trading. We've got Dino and Petra. I guess first with you, Dino, travelling up from Melbourne, first time on the islands, and you've had a smile probably since you hopped off the ferry. It's pretty impressive, isn't it?
Absolutely, Scott. I mean, I travel a lot around Australia to all of our dealers around Australia, and I never cease to be surprised to find another diamond. And not a diamond in the rough, just another diamond. And this is just, how do we keep this a secret? I mean, how do you guys keep this from us Southerners? I mean, this is just fantastic.
Slowly the word is getting out. And being a part of the Sealink Maggie Island Race Week, it must be a big thrill for both of you.
Well, it was. It was a huge thrill and a huge opportunity for us. As much as it's important for us, or for me, to make sure that the name Zodiac is under the nose of all of our nautical friends, it was also an opportunity to relaunch or reintroduce Will Trading, which is a local company here in Townsville, which have to do with marine safety gear, and that's why we introduced someone like Petra to the good sailing folk of Magnetic Island Race Week.
And Petra, you're based over in Townsville.
Yes.
And you're selling at the shop. Just what sort of items?
I'm selling at the shop, but I moved to Townsville 2 years ago, and this is actually the first time that I'm taking part in a race a week like that, and I am impressed. I'm really impressed. It's really funny. It's really good. It's a lot of fun.
What are a couple of things that have caught your eye? Have you seen all the boats leaving in the morning out of the marina?
Yes, I saw the superhero boats. I thought they were cool. And the bagpipes. Wow.
Yeah.
Very good.
Our Zodiac race map sees the fleet leave the start line heading for Orchid Rocks. Now, probably expect this to be a more bumpier part of today's race. They head for Horseshoe Bay, where they scoot along the gorgeous area through there for West Point. Now, the bigger boats, the IRC and multi-hulls, head out around Bay Rocks, where the whole fleet then heads for West Channel down towards Hawkins Point. Now, the big boats, the total race is 22 nautical miles, whereas the smaller boats, it's a total of 20.8 nautical miles. Now, for all the land lovers out there, here's an easy tip. Just keep that big piece of land, which is Maggie Island, on the left. Here we are on the foredeck of Fantasia with skipper Andrew. So we've got to talk about Mara first. What was happening there? Was there a little chocolate up top there for her?
I don't know why she does it. Just can't stop her.
And Mara, 14 years old. How long have you been doing that for?
I've been doing it for the last few years. One day I just thought, probably try that. And then, I just kept doing it.
So for everyone out there that's watching, it's probably not something we recommend to try, but for those that maybe need to get up there, is there a couple of tips? Is it strength in the toes or is it in the foreleg?
Really, your arms don't do much at all. You just sort of wrap it around your leg and between your toes and then put up with the rope burn after.
Wally, off the gorgeous vessel Fortified, you've got a bit of a story before we give out our life jacket award.
Yeah, the owner of the boat, Kath, and her husband Graham, were coming into the marina yesterday and everyone's happy, ready to have a drink. All of a sudden, Kath fell off the back of the boat in calm water in the marina.
And whispers have it that it's not the first time that Kath may have taken a little dip.
It's funny you say that. First year Maggie Island Race Week, 7 years ago, she fell off the dock as well.
So on behalf of Jepson Media, Sealink Maggie Island Race Week and Fortified Kath, if you'd like to come forward and accept this award of... thought she was going in. Stay there. We'd like to give you a life jacket in case you fall off today. Now, there's always chance to, give us a reason why. Is there a reason how and why you fell in?
I polished the back of the stern and I slipped.
Nothing to do with excess drinking or anything, Kath?
No.
All right, here we are on the aft deck of Valhalla with Skipper Pete. Little whispers getting around the docks. Day 1 of racing, they love dobbing their mates in. And Pete, you did touch the top mark once, maybe twice?
Just once.
Tell us about it.
We saw it there, and of course Jason's our sponsor. We decided to go down and have a quicker look at it, just get real close, and we did. A bit too close, but then had to do a loop around, of course, and lost a few minutes, but had a great day anyway.
So, Peter, you blaming Jace from Antle Marine for the event?
I think it's Jason's fault. He sells the boats, and they obviously are attracted to his marks.
So, Donna, Soul Sister, you've got one ambition for today. Tell us all.
Yeah, the main ambition today is to start.
Tell us what happened yesterday. There were a little talkie-walkies getting around that you actually were towed in.
Yeah, that was good. That was to put the team to trial and to practice reversing with no motor and stuff like that. No, we had motor problems and excuse me. Anyway, we had thanks. Makeup. We had makeup. We had motor problems yesterday, and on the way out of the harbour, which was quite challenging when you got no motor and there's rocks either side.
Yeah.
And we did leave a lipstick stain on one of the channel markers on the way out, so keep an eye out for any lipstick stains.
So speaking of lipstick stains, how do I get one of those? Is there a way I can get some lipstick stain? Hello, look out. Oh! Well, you probably don't get any better racing conditions. Yesterday, the boats pushed along. Some of the big boats even reached 14, 15 knots. The smaller boats, the big cats, they loved it. Nice and heavy, didn't move too much. Today, much of the same. So we can expect plenty of action, plenty of satisfaction, and fingers crossed there'll be no one in traction. Let's go check it out. You had a little bit of strife yesterday. Let's call it a little bit of drama.
Well, that lovely kite of ours just didn't seem to want to come down. So everyone was up on the deck pulling away, trying to get this thing down. We finally got it down. Then we lost the sheet overboard, and that went around the dagger board, and it ended up around the prop. So by the end of the race, I had to dive. I had to put my hand up, had to go and dive.
Get it all off. So after Mel told us that story, what we're doing to you each day of racing, we're going to give you race view. We're going to throw our our illustrious Jepson Media cameraman Will on board. And after Mel told us that story, we're going to throw Will on Barbarella today. But yesterday, Will, you're on the quest. It just gives people a different insight to what happens on the boat and the action.
It does, mate. Yeah, I think it's great to get on board. We can get both shots on the water and from the land. I think it was a fantastic day yesterday on board the Quest.
And you're looking forward to being on a cat today, a bit more stable?
Yeah, I think that should really help with the footage as well. I think we'll get some really good stuff today.
So it should be fantastic. Will's going to be on board here. Barbarella zipping around with a GoPro. Let's check it out. Okay, you've just finished that massive night, or maybe you've just slept in, you're feeling a bit relaxed and you want the perfect breakfast. Well, I got the place for you, Bungalow Bay Koala Village. And get this, they've got a massive buffet breakfast, and before you eat or even after you eat, you can hold a koala, pat a python, touch a crocodile. All the animals are there making you, just feel like you're a little bit a part of nature. Get in there and check it out. Well, there's day two, done and dusted. Round the island they went. Fantastic racing conditions. They are forecasting similar conditions again for tomorrow. 15 to 20 knots, maybe increasing up around that 80 knots before that wind does start to creep up. Plenty of entertainment here on the deck tonight, Saturday Night Live, and of course tomorrow, the massive Father's Day Fiesta. There'll be fashion parades, plenty to do for the kids and the whole family. So make sure you join us there. And to all the dads out there, have a fantastic Father's Day.